Pounders, welcome back to episode 3 of The Big Board. And rookies may officially be too expensive this year. I have been sprinkling them in. I think the most I've drafted on a single team is 3 at this point, but I'm really just dabbling in with 2 and trying to hit on one of these guys, and I'm really focusing on guys that are going in the first and second round. There's some darts late that we can take. Last year, our favorites were McMillan, Ray Davis. Those were 2 that we really liked. Ricky Pearsall on the big board, the landing spot changed it, so kind of really came off Ricky for BBM. And that's some of the important things that you have to take into account is landing spot and just readjusting throughout your whole process. I mean, it's not even February yet, but let's dip our toes into the big board. Here we go. Draft number 5 for me. Draft number 5, waiting for one more person. Shout out to Al Bugs in the house, dropping the WT. Also joined the Spoons. I appreciate you, Bugs. Yeah, huge congrats on the 11th place finish for BBM. I gotta drop it. I gotta drop it. A subscriber to the Pounders ranks. One of our dudes in the Discord too. So guys, jump in the Discord. Toast. What's up, Dennis? Dennis at one spot. Benji, Grinder at the 7. BPM looks familiar, but not sure if they're in the live stream. Vape, what's up, dude? Vape at 10. Let's go. We're at 11. So we get a little different draft position. It'll be nice for you guys to see. It'll be nice for us to also see how we do if we like the back end of the board. I don't want to share my too much right now with Vape in front of me, but there is a prediction that I have. If there's at least one of these guys when it gets to 11, I probably feel pretty confident with my start. And if those guys are gone, it's going to make it a little harder. So we'll see. Maybe these guys go off and they test us here, but oh my. I know ball hashtag Smooth Criminal House. What's up, guys? Dropping the spoons. Let's go. Early spoons. Got to scoop the value. There's a stupid amount of ADP value. So targeting some of these risers right now has been the main focus. That is probably the biggest advantage to drafting early is getting ahead of the ADP changes. There's not too many other advantages to drafting early. That's really the main focus here. Puka goes at 6, Gibbs at 5, I like. Bugs. It's the best. It's the absolute best. Lamb goes at 7. St. Brown goes at 8. It's gonna be interesting what the 12 spot does too, what his double tap's gonna look like. Andrew in the house, what's up, dude? I kinda want BTJ to come off there. I don't think Vape's gonna be my guy, but it's okay. Yeah, he goes Nico. We're gonna go neighbors here. I think this puts the 12 spot in a really shitty position. Like, what do you do here? Lad at 13, 12, 13 feels bad to me. Feels really bad. I don't mind that start. I wanna say I would have liked one of those 2. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. AJ Brown's gonna end up rising, but Bowers, GND, Drake London sort of feels bad here, but let's double tap wide receiver and just see how we like the squad. One positive is under Penix, Drake London was the clear favorite target. Dude, Al Pugs dropping some love. Appreciate you, man. Truly. Too kind, bro. Dude, we got head of PR on site. You guys haven't signed up for Best Ball Overlay yet. You need to. Yeah, it's grab the advantage now. Right now, Josh is fixing a bug with the rookies. You're gonna get a 0% repeating. Just know that's being worked on. Also, Josh is helping his parents uh, currently move places because they were affected by the fires in California. So show him some grace, please. But right now, I have for the best ball overlay. Currently, we have just the conference matchups because we know that they're going to play these teams twice throughout the season. There's a chance that it ends up a week 17 matchup. Appreciate you, Bugs. Who got Membies? Vadim, Pade, Nick, Whiteout, Charles Nelson. Some classic names. Some classic names. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Andrew's content, Fanspeak on the YouTube machine does great work. Great work with Bruni, Steph. The whole crew's great. And they had some impressive finishes this year in best ball. So their work speaks for itself. Vape goes with the rookie Ashton here. AJ Brown goes at 18. Ladd goes at 19. I'm definitely going JT over Josh Jacobs. All right, there's the dude on the thummy. Hall's gone. His ADP is climbing every day. Zooming. Garrett Wilson at 26. I would most likely prefer Terry over Garrett Wilson, but Washington going to bring in some help for this receiver core. We don't know if it's going to be in the draft. Most likely, they're going to draft one or two receivers, but what they do in free agency could mix things up. Still don't mind Terry in the spot. Yeah, we expect these QBs to fall into this third round. You're seeing Josh Allen's ADP fall every single day, which in the third round, I don't think you can go wrong with Josh Allen or Lamar. Jane Daniels had a great year, but yeah, it's probably worthy of this pick. I think he goes in a pretty it's just when he's going so close to Josh Allen and Lamar, I get a little more freaked out from a value standpoint. Other thing today I was thinking through is Worthy started to come on towards, the end of the season. In the playoffs, he's looked good, but Rice obviously gonna miss some time to start the season, but towards the mid end of next season, we'll just sort of see, does Rice end up eating into some of those targets? What happens with Kelsey? It's just so much unknown. Everyone overreacting now? Yeah, big time. Big time. Oh, let's go. Enjoy, dude. Terry off at 31. That's clean. Also gets this conference matchup too. Little Washington Philly conversation. Lamar here would have felt like a cheat code. And JSN goes. I am not team mixing here, boys. It's not gonna be. Mike Evans. Who drafted AJ Brown? He went in like the middle. Mikey A sort of feels disrespected. All right, are we going 0? We might be going like a little 0 RB. We're gonna put pressure on the 12 spot. Take another receiver off the board. Punishing. Not doing it on purpose, but punishing. We also pulling this little Atlanta, Tampa Bay. We're the clear number one. I hope Rice comes back. He's obviously gonna get a lot of work with Mahomes before Rice can play. Complete different style player. It's just Mahomes had a down year. They really done. Yeah, this is I can't I can't get there. He's can't get there. 38. We can make this work. I'm pretty confident here. I like J Daniels much more than these running backs that I think are at risk. Let's bring in Daniels here. Well, Daniels neighbors. Let's grab a QB advantage on the rest of the room besides these two teams. That's at least the hope. That's at least the hope. Now, when I draft a QB on a team that is going to be most likely drafting rookies, I do take more shots than if it's a team that does not need any rookies. Sort of luck into some of that correlation. Uh, and what's cool is afterwards on bestballoverlay.com, after you see, let's see, portfolio optimizer, go to best ball, analyze, go in your CSV. You can just type whatever, pretend Otten is a rookie. You can type Otten and Baker. How many Otten Baker teams do I have? So you can go back and see after the NFL draft if you've hit on those teams or not with the rookies. If you lucked out. Dude, Bugs with another 5. Appreciate you, dude. My God. DT, Mr. Pittsburgh, Best Ball Bob, DB Betts, Josh Patterson. Lurkers in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming out. It goes at 43. We have a little run at receiver. Worthy, Marv, Dev Smith, JMO. We're here, gotta learn. You gotta learn today. Today. So the 5 spot brings in his first receiver. It's JMO. Shout out to Ben May. Absolutely smashed it on his JMO take last year. Absolutely smashed it. Dude, absolute goat. Absolute goat. That's what it's all about, man. Giving back to the community. Dude pops off for 11 in BBM 5. Just gives back. Too kind. Absolutely too kind. Washington's interesting because 90% of their receivers on their team are free agents. Both Browns, Zacchaeus, Luke McCaffrey looked like dust last year. Bryce says 5 more. Yeah, right now I'm sort of dependent on I'm fully comfortable on bringing in Tet, fully comfortable on bringing in Ashton. I don't mind Amari, and I do think he's gonna have like I can't go Amarian over Alvin Kamara. I can't go him over Demont, over Walker. It's close, but I think K-Walk's gonna pass him in probably 4 days. James Conner's been a big riser. I think those 2 should probably flip spots. You're getting charged pretty heavily on these rookies, but Bug's in the house tonight, man. Bug's in the house. Another 5. Let's go. Alex Hawkins, Alex Wilkerson, No Cap Mac, Raise at 77, Big Daddy, Arm Cincinnati. Congrats, guys. Big shout out to Al Books. My God. Little hashtag here. My guy. Mahomes goes to 56. I feel like no one's learned their lesson. Ooh, see, we wanted Devon there. Addison's that's a good pick here. We're going Kamara. We don't wanna get stuck with no RBs. Look at that. We get a little conference for both. Too nice. Too nice. Fit like a glove. Fit like a glove. I don't think Devontae Adams is bad in this spot. I like Olave here. I like this water ball. Well, song, right? Damn, he went at 50. I don't hate it. Let's go walk. You can get very behind at RB this year. A lot of them are pushed up, and my recommendation is just find those pockets. Like, you don't have to slam, 1 RB through 3 rounds every single draft. I don't think you have to do that. I still think there's a good amount of values in these middle rounds that you sort of do like a pseudo 0 RB, um, especially our start where we go 3 wide receivers, we pick up JD. It's gonna be a 2 QB team most likely. Bri, you're a goat. Haven't seen you hit it. Dude, Bri smoked one, what, 2 years ago? Took down God, what contest was it? The Chow Chow for 50K? Stop, dude. Stop. 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 YouTube, I'm gonna get investigated. You can start investigating. Appreciate you. Everyone in the live stream is getting a meme today. DMO, what's up, dude? Chicken cheesesteak lover. Eco, copy paste dates, ATX. What's up, guys? If you guys are new, go down, slap the like on the live stream, hit the subscribe button. I know some of you aren't, but hit the sub, hit the bell for notifications to know when we go live. We're gonna be dropping of my favorite values, rounds 1 through 6, 7 through 13, 14 through 20, pretty soon, and that's gonna be an exciting one. And we gotta get some pounders on the channel. Al Bugs is coming on the channel. Hopefully, we just gotta find a date, go over his big win, 11th place in BBM 5. So sick, so sick. I'm just trying to lock my way into the finals in BBM one of these years. Neighbors, London, Evans, Kamara Walker. Really like the balance of this squad. Laporta, 54. Let me check. VP's 56. I don't mind him for middle round tight end, but you could see him fall a little bit. Obviously lean way less on him with the emergence of JMO. And then Gibbs taking a large portion of receptions last year. It's kind of tricky. That I do think there's better values on the board at tight end. I like a lot of the late guys right now. Goddard's one of them. 117 for Goddard. I think that's pretty criminal. Jake Ferguson at 140. Ingram. Like, give me 3 of these guys. Paffrey actually had a pretty good year. They don't have a lot outside of Pickens still, even if they touch up at receiver in free agency or the draft. Like, Pat Fry is still going to be a pretty good target for any QB that ends up there. We know Justin Fields likes this tight end. Stop drafting running back. Stop. Aaron Jones is a nice pick. Jalen McMillan at 81 feels a little rich. Juwan Jennings feels rich, in my opinion, as well. Oh, God. What did we do to ourselves at running back? We're going Myers. Absolutely. Absolutely bringing in Myers in this situation. It's going to be fun to see where these QBs land. Like the QBs that they didn't have the most success on their team, like, let's say Russell Wilson, let's say Levis if the Titans go QB1. Where does Levis land? Who's gonna be the Giants QB? Do they go with the vet? Do they try to draft a QB? Andrews, who ends up in Vegas. Hawkinson here at 86 starts to tickle me in the right way, especially in this range. I don't absolutely love this range. Warren a free agent, Dobbins a free agent. I like Bo Nix in this spot, but we already have JD. I think bringing in the Hawk here makes a lot of sense. It'll give us a late JJ McCarthy option as well. Pretty comfortable stuff with Daniels in JD, but Hawkins season, let's go. Dude, I swear to God, everyone in here is gonna have a membership if you keep doing that. Everyone in here is getting a membership. He looks in the house, "What's up, dude? Black Muddy Stars, Andy, Mister. All the names, all the names, all the boys are coming out. Dude, Adam is notorious never winning a membership. If I can get Adam one. Adam, I think you're the only one in here that did win one. Here we go. 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 Joshua. We'll try again. We'll try again. I'll just sling the wrench around. Yeah, Adam, you got the wrench, bro. You got the wrench. This guy's got 0.42 build. Pickens, Ridley, McBride. Oh God. 5 RBs. Hungry hippo on those running backs. When it comes back to us, I know we need at least one RB. But I'm liking the team's balance. We probably have to double tap RB. This is gonna be 6 RBs minimum where we're at with Allen and yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to pull up our running back rankings here. Mm-mm. Golden off the board, Ricky off the board, Pittman. Who do we have left? Mm, mm. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We're not dead in the water yet. Do we think that the Pats coaching, they're obviously gonna wanna lean on the run, make it easier for the QB, and that's just the way Vrabel plays ball. You have to think they use Antonio Gibson more than they did last year. Like, you just have to. He was so misused. It wasn't even used. That's that's part of the problem. They didn't even use him. So, I don't mind taking another shot on late Antonio Gibson. 26 years old, turning 27. Not the end of the world. All right, B-Rob off the board. I would have liked B-Rob. Let's see what Vape does. I don't even know if Vape's in here. Dude, books. It's tax return season. You get it all year. Thanks, dude. Honestly, man, you're the best. Really so generous. And Still, Adam didn't get one. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, God, he went Stevenson. I think we just have to go Swift. We know that there's a chance that Swift gets a decreased role under the new coaching, but dude, there's no way. There's no way Adam didn't get one. War Dog, King of QC, respooked. Respooked. Hockey Hooligan Lucas. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Damn. The Goddard snipe, too. Clean. We're not going Sharps and K-Walk. I think we're going. This just seems like a spot to go Keenan Allen. We'll get 2 Chicago pieces, potentially. Keenan Allen, I think they're going to want to get him to return. No way, Boogs. No way. No way. Dude, Adam, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You might not want to play best ball this year. You might not want to play best ball this year. It's 99% of the room received a membership from Boogs. Dude, and Bry didn't get one too. YouTube's just waiting for Bry to buy his own. Connor in the house. What's up, dude? Best ball, Alec, Jake, Peabody, Tebow time. What's up, guys? Congrats. This is a Levis moment where Gio Duddy. Dude, don't talk bad about my girl. Is Rachaad White not worth a 13th pick? That's honestly, there's some risk reward with we don't know how with coaching changes what's going to get mixed up in the offense. Bucky's the clear lead back. Can Bucky lose some of, I don't know, third down is sort of White spot. It's risk reward. Bucky's the clear better back. I just have a tough time with Bucky at this price. I'm right next to G. Going ahead of Brees. I'd probably just rather Brees. I'd rather Bucky over Chase Brown, but yeah, Rachaad White in the 13th. You could also think of it like this, right? Like a lot of the players that go in the 13th are your typical like RB2. Like give me Rachaad White over Blake Corum, right? Like why aren't those two here? Even if Dowdle loses his role, I don't think he's a terrible pick at this ADP. Again, if you're getting an RB2 is you're hoping they at least have a part of the offense. They're getting 30 to 40% of the work. You're still hoping for those spike weeks. But like Rachaad White behind Trey Benson, I get it. I don't hate the ADP, no. I don't hate the ADP at all. Dude, this could be it. Adam, didn't you have this turned off at first? When like for the first 6 months of draft season last year? Najee's a steal. 100%. I don't care where he lands. It just feels safe, right? I think he's most likely going to return to Pittsburgh. I don't think they're keeping both running backs. I don't see a world in which they keep both Najee and Warren. Maybe they touch at RB in the draft. But at pick 116, I think there's a lot worse picks than Najee there. Evan Ingram going, I believe, ahead of ADP. Yeah, 17 spots. I think that's sharp by Benji there. Jake Ferguson ahead of ADP. Dumb setting. Yeah, AI. Yeah, I fixed that a while ago, yeah. He goes tank. Ooh, there's we're gonna bring in Rico here. 13 picks after ADP. We've seen Dallas do some crazy shit in the NFL draft, like not touch on your offense, not draft a not draft a running back after you let Tony Pollard go. We've seen crazier shit. Drake May off the board. I don't mind this ADP for Drake May. It's funny how all these QBs are clumped. Dak should probably be at the near top of this list with Stroud. May's got the rushing upside. He's fallen twice today, so okay, good. And we're gonna bring in Kirk here. Here we go. We're stacking up, boys. We are stacking up. Jaden Daniels, Alvin Kamara, K Walk, DeAndre Swift, Rico, Malik Neighbors, Drake London, Mike Evans, Jacoby Myers, Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, TJ Hawkinson. Who needs rookies? That's what we're going to name this draft. Who needs rookies? Although there is a rookie I have my eye on. 18 picks away, though. We'll hold our breath. Likely goes at 136. That was also a possible free agent. Let's check. Dak goes. Again, that's a nice little stack there, boys. I like what he's doing. Jake Berg and Dak sniped him from the CD Lamb team. You got to think that you wanted Dak there. That's tough. That's a tough loss. Rico, hit him with the Rico. Yeah, Rico, 27 years old. I would think they would keep him, but it's obviously going to depend on market and money. There's quite a few free agent running backs this year. I think he did enough that they would want to keep him. We'll see, though. Najee to Dallas. How bugs? How many have you gifted? How many have you gifted, bro? We're gonna have to mod him. We're gonna have to mod him. Dude, we just gave him the wrench. Albugs gets the wrench, dude. Albugs gets the wrench. Wounded Geese, Justin, Ludo, Garrick. What's up, John? What's up, dude? And finding value all getting a membership from Al Bugs. Can we get some love in the chat for Bugs? Bryce Young at 142. Is there a reason why Michael Penix goes here? And like not around JJ McCarthy? Is there any reason that Michael Penix doesn't go in the 170s? I just checked. I couldn't find one. Couldn't find a reason. Keep dropping the hearts. Name equity. It's tough. It's tough. We need minimum 2 more RBs. It's probably going to be 7 RB team. There goes White. I'm looking at like 2 guys right now. 2 guys. Eye on the prize here. Quinn Johnson goes at 147. He's been rising. He goes like right next to Cedric Tillman now. You can see when I click on a team as well, it'll show up with their stacks. Sometimes helpful. You can quickly sort of sift through. I can click on these teams, see if anyone that they drafted a QB is quickly correlated, so you can sorta see make a prediction of if they're gonna draft them or not. So again, I who's coming off the board. Where's Caleb Johnson go? He goes 60. Man, these rookies are expensive. These rookies are expensive. Alright, Benson off the board. We're gonna go with Dylan Sampson here. Might be double tapping. Man, I like a few people in this spot. Let's go with Sampson first. 5'11", 190, 4.35, 40-yard dash expected. There goes Tua finally. 20 picks after ADP. He goes to the rook. Alright, who do we like here? Pat Fry, Kate Otten. We could tap at RB again. Who do we like here? What do we need? I wouldn't mind tight end here. Wouldn't mind Algier as well. Cade undervalued. 100%. The exact way I feel, man. I have Cade on 3 of 5 teams now. I can't stand it. I won't have any Chuba. I won't have any Chuba. He had a great year. The team is do they bring in another running back with the injury to Jonathan Brooks? I don't think they're gonna spend significant draft value on another running back, but is there someone in free agency that they bring in to just ease the workload on Chuba? That would be detrimental to his ADP. And right now on the big board, you're trying to minimize that sort of risk. You end up with a big bag of Chuba, like 15, 16% plus, and then, someone comes in and takes 50% of the workload. Detrimental. I think, like Dameon Pierce, year 2. RBs and rookies are just too overpriced. Yeah, I think you can find ways to mix them in that make sense from an advance rate standpoint, as well as taking the risk on some of the upside on some of these guys. Like Dylan Sampson has like track level speed. In best ball, pick 155. If he does run a 4.35 around that range, I just automatically assume he's gonna rise in ADP. Just like Jalen Wright last year, we wanted to get our Jalen Wright early in the big board, and we did. He was on 3 of our first 4 teams in the 200s. And as the community gets word on these guys, who's gonna really make a big impact in the NFL draft from a athletic standpoint, you're just automatically gonna get that bump. Um, Also, there's not a lot of talks right now about predictions for where these guys are going, like which round, but that's important to look up. It's important to look up. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Dude, what I lost track, man. I ran out of fingers and toes. Dude, Bugs just dropped another 5. PBOC. Anthony gets one. Let's bet MMA. Snowman, Kevin McCleary, Jordan. There's no way, Adam. There's no way, Adam. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you didn't get one. It's it's actually this is a meme. This is an absolute meme. Al's gonna make us do a second draft. Oh, Al's gonna make us do a second draft. I'm gonna need a beer. I'm gonna need a beer. I'm on baby leaf. You can't you're not allowed to judge me because I'm on baby leaf. Protected. Fully protected leaf. Oh my god. Oh my god. JD. I do want to take a shot on a rookie receiver, but I also want to take a shot on one of these guys staying between Noah Brown, Dayami Brown. Who's most likely to stay? Do they keep any of them? He's gonna break. The IRS is gonna come for me now. The IRS. Books. No way. There's no way. There's no way. Adam, bro. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Mad Max, DQ, Mark Wise, Josh King. Welcome to the Spoons. Isaac, FFB in the house. Adam is going to now dislike the stream because of this. We're getting look at that. Trying to distract us. Algier almost made it back to us. We're going to old man Thielen. Feel pretty good with this wide receiver core. I like the Douglas click there too. And we're going Sam Darnold. There's no guarantee that oh, maybe. Where does Sam Darnold Vegas? Vegas would be interesting. It kind of feels bad going JJ McCarthy over Sam Darnold. No lie. We're just gonna take a shot. He ends up in Vegas. We're getting super, super good value on this. He played well enough that obviously he's going to have a job next year. Where he lands, we do have Giants as well if they don't go QB in the draft. So we have a couple outs. The rare chance he stays in Minnesota with Hawk. It has to be a setting at him, right? Although Bry didn't get one. Dude, I thought he left. I thought Adam left, but he's still here. This, I don't know, dude. It can't be a good sign. It can't be a good sign. Jane Daniels and Sam Darnold, pretty comfortable stopping with those two. My go-to in the 200s has been Nick Chubb. Not that it feels great. It feels sort of Gus Edwardsy at this point. I think Denver's backfield is pretty interesting, and this is one that maybe we should be taking another look at. Is if Javonte leaves, like what are they doing at running back, right? How confident are they in just running out with Estime and McLaughlin? I would say very. Think they bring if they let Javonte slide. Dennis double tapping tight ends here. Dennis double tapping. Eckler. I was gonna look to bring in Eckler, although I'm kind of happy he's gone. Second draft for sure, David says. I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to. So much love. Literally so much love from you guys showing up the first 3 days. This is our third day in a row streaming. Third day or fourth? Third day. Third day. Braylon Allen went at 184. I also like Braylon Allen a lot at this ADP, a lot. I felt like we had to go cute there. Where was JJ or Sam Darnold? I'm guessing he went to the Jefferson team. Yeah, he did. Wandale. Dude, this is this dude, I'm gonna save that money out. You don't wanna end up like one of those athletes that spends all their money when they get a new contract. Yeah, dude. Al, what if you end up on the IR, bro? You gotta think these things through. Get you a financial advisor here. Ooh, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Vape? He goes Okonkwo. I don't hate one of these picks. Estimate's gone. Yeah, estimate just won. Go both. Could probably fit in both of these guys. This is the year Kendra is gonna get too, right? Just fittingly. Kamara, so we're making the bet on Kamara already, but 2 years in a row having over 10% Kendra, like this is just fitting. It's just fitting. This has to be the year for Kendra. I should probably clip that. Ooh, the booty pick's good. I always forget about this. I grabbed him in my last off stream draft this late, but I think the booty click's actually pretty good. You know they're gonna bring in receivers, but still. But I think we have to bring in a seventh. They can't. They can't use Gibson worse than they did last year. They can't. Even if he has a third down role. So this is a bet on coaching, really. Just the switch up in coaching. Not really taking much into account that we saw last year. Dude, the year I come off it, I just feel like that's so I'll have my 8%. Have to. In the big board, I have to. I have to. It's insurance for my happiness. Speaking of the little devil. Yeah, it would be a great spot, but be a great spot for him. We'll see what happens. Very, very good spot. With Sean Payton, who turned Alvin Kamara into an absolute beast. The workload is there, and they're looking for a 3 down back. I would say it's probably less dead if that happens. If they bring in Aston 3 days in a row, yeah, man. The grind is not going to stop. But that's why we took that break. We took a good like month break. Did a lot of family time. Got to play dad. Play dad every day, but actually sometimes never a bad thing. Hawkinson and I like the balance of the squad. Jane Daniels, Sam Darnold, put off RB, Alvin Kamara, K-Walk, Swift, Dowdle, Dylan Sampson, McLaughlin, Gibson, Neighbors, London, Evans, Myers, Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, Adam Thielen, Hawkinson, and Seems like a really good advance rate team. We will talk about our last round pick from yesterday. But there's a tweet from let me find it. It was Neil Orfield. The tweet just hit home. The tweet hit home. There we go. This is perfect. This is perfect. If you guys saw the end of the stream yesterday, you guys will know. Just did my first couple big boards, got very excited a couple of times about some great late round values, only to click the note and learn they might not play next year. Like, that guy got hurt? What? Guy's out for the whole season next year potentially? Tyler Lockett disrespect. Elijah Moore. Okay. Do we take a shot on Noah Brown, on them just keeping Noah Brown? Kidney. That can't be great. Kidney laceration's not great. Tez Johnson's having some flashes right now, but he's I could see Washington bring in, like, a Tez Johnson for the slot. Booty's gone. We gave that shout, though. It's a good pick. Yeah, there goes Tez. I like Tez in that spot. Mm, I do think we go another tight end here. No offense, not terrible. Juwan Johnson just went off the board. Conklin's not bad. We have Benson, but I don't that'd be a bet that, like, Zach Ertz retires. This guy's got a 3.310 too. That's tough. Let's bring in Fan here. Last one's gonna be a receiver, I would think. Yes, let's go. Vape just realized we're live. Stop. Stop. I'm glad. I'm glad. You could have sniped us a couple times, I think. I'm a big mouth on stream, so I say my stuff. Yes. No. Luke McCaffrey. Like, Luke's gonna be on the team, but what does that mean? What does it mean? Matt Collins, does Buffalo bring him back? Elijah Moore, Ray McLeod. Just a tough spot. I think Calvin Austin there is doable too. As a spec type guy. We'll go Elijah Moore. Let me see. I'm gonna be right back. I think I'm gonna grab a brewski, set up for a second draft potentially. Might have to get approval. Might have to get approval with the boss. Make sure the kid is doing all right. Yeah, Elijah Moore is also a free agent, which that sort of interests me a lot because I don't think he's gonna pull big money. And also Elijah Moore, I think is pretty young. Elijah Moore age. Yeah, Elijah Moore is 24 years old. So I do think there's some pretty good upside with that. There's just so many teams that need receivers. I don't think he's gonna break the bank on any one of those. Probably the worst landing spot would be back on Cleveland. Rondell Moore. No, I'm not ever. Dude, I drafted one Rondell Moore team last year, and it was the biggest board. It was the biggest board before his injury. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Coming off of his season-ending knee injury. It's not short king summer. It's still winter. Chad, what's up, dude? We grabbed I don't even think I liked this draft that I did. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I really liked this one. I did like May falling to 137. RBs are fine. We sort of we didn't go too heavy on the roster allocation there. Lamb, Smith, McMillan. McMillan click just doesn't feel great to me at 80. I feel like I had to reach up in this draft. Got Golden falling. We got Cedric Tillman, Brown, Douglas, and Booty. So we backstacked Drake May, which is fun. We also went McBride here, 32. Yeah, this one didn't feel the best. We tried some different stuff. Um, Ended up with some stacks, which is nice. The back stacks are fun. But yeah, Booty here, 224. We'll see. They're gonna bring in competition, so I'm not gonna be like 20%, but when he's there, when it's correlated, until he rises to a spot we don't like him anymore, we'll get our shares now because this seems like consensus is people like him at this ADP. He's also playing the most snaps for the Pats at several points during the season, but it's more towards the mid end. But what's the new coaching staff going to do? Are they going to try to actually develop these receivers that were drafted? Um, I don't think there's any allegiance to who was playing last year when it comes to the Patriots. I think everyone's got to go in and earn their job again and prove themselves to get on the field. So we'll just buckle up, wait and see. Like Jalen Poole completely lost his job. Played 100% of snaps week 5. Had the drops problem through the first half of the season, and they just cut him off. Kendrick Bourne. What's Kendrick? Kendrick Bourne free agent? He's not. Here's the free agent receiver list. Just everyone on Washington. MVS. Dude, MVS showed some sparks this year. He showed some sparks, which is crazy. Patrick. At the top, the big money guys, Diggs, T. Higgs. Actually, what's Diggs' ADP? Might not beat that one with T. Hill's injury. Rankings, NFL. Dude, Diggs at 105. I feel like where's he going in my drafts? I feel like I haven't had a chance to get him at 105, but maybe we were just pick blind. Dude, Diggs 117. I don't want to know if I drafted instead of him. God damn it. Just pick blind. Just pick blind. And that's some of the stuff that that helps me with bestballoverlay.com is having your exposures on screen. This is right now it's being fixed. There should be an update today or tomorrow. But having those exposures on screen, making sure that they match your team is super important. And I really got great value out of using it last year. Let me grab a brewski. This will give you guys a second to go down, slap the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. We'll be drafting all off season long. All right. Also, I have a little offer for someone. Last year, the draft guide was insane. It's awesome. I love doing it. I also like doing the CSV rankings. I will be doing that. Those are being worked on, but the draft guide takes so long. I don't, not that I hate that, but I want it. I'll get it out for BBM. I'm gonna do CSV for a big board. Draft guide will be for BBM. If anyone wants to help me with it, and I don't mean like the rank, like helping me with like the changes, I'll just give it to you for free for the whole BBM season. So reach out to me on Twitter or Discord, and we'll set that up. Do you not get the goat horns for winning BBM? I would hope so. I would hope so. I'm just seeing that. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. All right, let's go. 6, 5, 4. Oh, we're stuck. 3, 2, 1. Go time. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, Kendrick looked like an okay backup. I agree. Should Giante really be ahead of Bucky if you think about it? Yes. Yes. I think there's an upside case. Now, JT? JT is I don't think Jacob should be here. I don't think Chase Brown should be here. I think Breece Hall should be maybe switched with Jacobs. I still like Jacobs over Bucky and over Chase Brown. It's interesting. My CSV is gonna be wild once I put this together. But I sort of have these pockets of players already determined in my mind. Bugs likes JT over Shanty. Who am I to question him? Who am I? Puka at 3. Let's get weird. Like Puka this season a lot. Rob at 4, and we're on the back again. We're at 12. Oh, if we get punished, we get absolutely punished. 128 watching. We got 64 on YouTube and 64 on Twitter. We got an even split. Come on over here. Come on over to the good side on the YouTube machine. Come help the algo. Hit the like button. Hit the bell for notifications. Log into your account. I know you know your password. It's probably gonna be like the third one you guess, but you can do this. We'll get there together. Here we go. Let's zoom in one more time for the boys. BTJ neighbors. I don't think either of them are gonna be there, but we'll see. There goes CMC. Let's go. Give us a receiver, please. I'm neighbors over BTJ, but I don't mind the double tap too. HN here feels really good as well. Derrick Henry feels really good. This one's close. He goes BTJ. All right, so we get a little different start. Last time, didn't we go wide receiver, wide receiver? Neighbors and HN. I believe that's going to be man, HN over Henry seems tough to me. Seems tough. Screw it. We're not following ADP. Get that ADP out of here. We're bringing in old man Henry. Old man Henry. Best part is, dude, imagine if Jalen did the tush push. Like Lamar, not a big tush push guy. Just imagine. Who's the Giants QB? My question is though, like, if you expect Christian Kirk to come back, if you expect Evan Ingram to come back, we saw him play with T-Law. He was better when no one was there, right? He was a more focal point of the offense, and you had Mac Jones at QB. I'm s I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I still like BTJ, just that price is seems a little expensive to me. I don't know, I might come around. I might come around. I just think there's other factors that have to be thought about. Where neighbors, you're not bringing in someone that is going to out-neighbor him. QB's definitely and Neighbors played with some of the worst QBs and still put up 1,200 yards in his rookie season with 7 tutties. We expect the Giants to be bad next year, right? Playing from behind. Same thing with the Jags. You can make that same argument. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. We tied. Still, T-Law was not great last year. T-Law couldn't hit the open guy. Ooh, here's Terry at 22. I like that. I like that for Terry. I think that's really sharp. Darnold to the Giants, very possible. Our last draft, we brought in Darnold and Neighbors. We also had Myers for Vegas potential as well. On real time. Hey, I like Neighbors. I'm just saying. No, you have to think through this, right? And I don't want you guys to ever draft someone because for the sole reason that I think that they're gonna have a big season, you should always feel comfortable with that take. And there's always more than one side of the story. Someone just tells you one side of town. Rodgers to the Giants, dude. Rodgers to the desert. Rodgers to the desert. I don't think Rodgers would agree to go to the Giants. You it's like for him, I feel like he's only going to places that he thinks he can win a Super Bowl, and the Jets defense did not play up to the name of the previous year, and then the offense was terrible. I honestly think, and I'm a Pats fan, so you can say this is just Jets hate, and there's probably it's a little bit of bias. I'll admit there's a little bit of bias. But, Rodgers is the LeBron James of the NFL. He just went to the Jets and ruined them. Brought Lazard the year before, brought Cobb, got hurt first play. Just ruined him, made him spend a second round pick on Devonta Adams. The LeBron James of the NFL. Yeah, I like that. I like that shout. Really fixed up stuff in Tampa. Yeah. Evans goes 31. Breece Hall at 30 is money, dude. Breece Hall at 30 is money. Jacobs really slowed down towards the end of the season. You could see that big workload take a take a big take a big impact on him at the end of the season. He was cooking. He was cooking for like the first 14 games of the year. Green Bay's passing attack was way off this past year though. And we get lucky because we had a Green Bay fade. But Jacob smashed. We had a board bet with Ben real early in the offseason. This is like 1 sec. I'm holding my breath. Holding my breath for one player. Come on. Come on. Nizzles. Don't do it. Oof. This is a disgusting spot. On the 3-4 turn, this is a disgusting spot. Holy smokes. This hurts Smith. Good. I like James Cook. That's for sure. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Jalen Hurts, I don't feel the need to have a stack, but we could always go late Goddard. We like James Cook here. I don't love Worthy in this spot. I've also tapped Smith. I think that's pretty good. Kyron, where are we at on Kyron? This would be my first share of him, and this would be we'd probably go, like, hyper fragile, like, 4 RB, 5 max, or we can go Jalen Hurts and try to get Goddard. Let's go Jalen Hurts and try to get Goddard. Yeah, there couple different factors there, couple different I think the problem is that Green Bay plays these guys, and I'll pull up the snaps, but they just have a lot of good wide receivers, and let's see, Green Bay, 24, please. So here's part of the problem. No one's hitting no one's hitting that he had Wick in 77% the last game of the year. So maybe this is a good sign, right? 3 games in a row of Wicks over 70%. Yeah. I like that. I like that as a little maybe a peek outlook into the next season. You know, he didn't do a whole lot with it, but with Seawad hurt, they just have so many receivers that are playing ball. Dobbs was always leading the pack for snaps. I don't remember what happened week 18, but Reed, like, you'd really like to see Reed make a bigger impact even with this amount of snaps, but that's what sort of makes it tough to really smash on a Green Bay wide receiver pick. RBs are king. Yeah, 3 RBs through 4 rounds is not gonna be my favorite style, being on the mercy of the 12 spot and waiting 20 picks until your next pick. Although coming back around to us, we should have some guys we like. Yeah, I agree with that. I vape. Green Bay has a bunch of 2s and 3s, but no 1. Solid. Solid. It definitely was a down year for Love too, though. Rye, I have way too many running backs. This is Mr. Receiver going 2 RBs through 4. Wow. 2 RBs through 3, we should say. Disgusting, Brian. Disgusting. Mr. Like 6 wide receivers in a row last year in most of his drafts. Where T. Higgins goes, 24 seems expensive. I liked T. Higgins last year at his ADP. Had a shit ton of them. Got a lot of shit for it. But even me, like 24, free agent, you gotta think back with the Bengals, it's like has to be top 5 spot. I think there's just too many bad spots. Yeah, dude, that's fine, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. It's good for the algo. Just put it on. Put me on mute. Chuba goes at 51 here. Maybe a sign that he's starting to fall. DK at 50. Nice. With Tet, I think this guy just killed this range. I think he just killed this range. Alvin's nice too. He needed wide receivers too, so he gets Hill, Tet, and DK. I think he's cooking right now. I think the 2 spot's cooking. Higgins back with the Bengals. We would like that. Shout out to Anthony BBOC. You guys thought I was gonna say something else. You're sick. Sending us the sick T. Higgs card. On card auto, triple color patch. So he sends it to me before the best ball playoffs, and then T. Higgs absolutely goes nuke for us in our MMG team. Put us in nice little second place cash for 20 large. It's like he knew. It's like he knew. Higgins is going to the highest bidder. Like, if he ends up on the Pats with a shit ton of money, I think his single game ceiling goes down, but his floor probably goes up by a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily better than the Bengals. Okay, stop drafting. Stop drafting receivers, man. I thought we had a deal. Supposed to give us 2 guys we like. You're supposed to give us 2 guys we like. We're at the 12. We took the hit for the whole pod. No one left. There's no one left. We're done. We're done. We're done. They just sunk us. They just sunk us. I like the Waddle pick. With the 15% chance that this guy's definitely going receiver. Like, what are the chances Hill leaves? Like 20%? Can Washington afford T? I don't know. The only guy they're paying is like Zach Ertz. He goes Sutton. Okay. I like Olave. I like Waddle here too, but Dave Montgomery. Do we just bring it in? RB? Chargers can afford T. That'd be a real good spot. It'd be real bad for Lad. Olave is definitely one of them. Dude, Terrence. I'll read that in a second. That's hilarious. We like Olave at pick 60. Hated Olave last year. Clear mind. When is Godwin playing football? This one makes me want to go RB here. I think it's got to be Demont. It's got to be Demont. Like, came back from injury and he started the game. Now, I don't think that's right. Clearly, they lost. I think game plan sucked. Literally should just give the ball to Gibbs 30 times. They probably win that game against Washington. Yeah, we'll grab Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles, and we're putting off receiver. It's just not. If Waddle's there, I like Olave Waddle there. Addison is fine. A lot of these guys would prefer it over Demont with our current team, but we're just gonna push it. We're just gonna keep pushing it until we get players we like. Still not touching Waddle and Olave. I get it. I definitely get it. Olave's concussions scare you. Could be in the. Oh, come on, come on. They need to add talent around this guy. He's not a like prototypical number 1 on an offense. He can be a 1B though. He can be a 1B, but there's just too many eyes on one guy. Too many eyes on one guy. I like Waddle here just for the potential that Hill leaves. I still don't think he's wildly like mispriced if Hill doesn't leave. I think it's okay for the ADP. Risk reward, a small risk reward. 3 rookies off in a row. Please, please, no, please don't say this was Shakir. Please say you didn't mean to say Shakir. Dude, Shakir had 0 20-point games last year. He had like 3 games total over 15 points. It's not great. It's not great. But we have to put ourselves in a position where we're able to draft Goddard. And that with the double tap receiver. back around. And then if we're lucky and Goddard comes back, we're gonna go Goddard receiver again. Otherwise, we're gonna be completely buried. Alright, let's pull up the board. Pull up the board. Amika goes off at 69. Shakir, Caleb Johnson. Shaheed coming back from injury. I like Shaheed. I think his price is a little expensive. I think it's just a little expensive. I mean, if you didn't have the injury all day long, he'd probably go he'd probably go ahead of Shakir. He'd probably go in this range. Like, I don't think it's a big enough discount. I don't know, 15, 16 spots. It's not like you got a huge sample size. But yeah, the Olave fade last year felt really good. Ridley at 76 is nice. Reed's gone. Punish me, boys. Punish me. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Come on. Help us save this. Help us save this. This range is tough. I think there's a lot of landmines. A lot of landmines that are bad plays. McMillan gone ahead of Myers is a crime. That's a crime. It's a felony. Aaron Jones, good. I like Aaron Jones at this price, especially if you're going zero RB. It's a good way to start to save it. 2040. This guy could do anything. This guy could grab a freaking. This guy could grab a defensive end here. Who knows? Who knows what this pick's going to be? Pacheco. Come on. Oh my God. 0420. You really want a tight end here. I knew it. I knew you wanted a tight end. I knew you wanted to gift us Jacoby Myers. Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe you did that. I don't know if I want to double stack New Orleans here. That's I don't like Mooney at this price. Tight ends here seem fine. Pollard here seems fine. Down seems expensive. And then you get into this. Maybe we bring up Diggs. Let's bring up Diggs 85. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be there, so we're just going to take him. We're going Keenan Allen at 85. I don't. I'm not a big Olave guy, but at 60, I don't think the QB situation can get worse. I don't know if the team can get worse. I'll take him at a huge discount this year in the big board with the wide receiver too coming off, an injury very early into the season. Yeah. This is Vape. I think you're thinking correct, right? Like once the draft happens, guys move. It might not even necessarily be it might not be justified. Like Jalen Wright is a clear example that I use. We were on very early, the first before the big board even opened. Like we knew this guy was gonna run a super fast 40. What did that do for us, right? We got ahead of the ADP value. We went from 220, 210, 205, 180 to, like, 155. Does it really matter where you got him? Right? But he will rise. Like, he will rise. Yeah, Aaron Jones, a free agent, but I think it's in their best interest to bring him back. It's gonna depend on money, though. They're not going to like, if they roll out they let go of Sam Darnold and they're running with a rookie, like, he needs like, the rookie needs help. If they trust him to stay healthy for the year, and that's the toughest thing for Aaron Jones to help the rookie QB. I could definitely see them bringing him back. Shaheed was the down the field guy. Shit's gotta change in New Orleans. Is Kamara used the same? He got paid. Pretty comfortable drafting Kamara. I'm a Kendrick guy too, like, I Kendrick could stay healthy. I think he would be pretty decent in the NFL. He got chance for some carries for New Orleans, but, like, when there's no one to cover besides, like, MVS, you're not gonna have a good game no matter what. Some of these teams that sucked, like, beyond belief, it's really tough to or if you're expecting big change into next year, like coaching, head coach, OC, it's really to just say, "Oh, this guy had a bad year last year, like, I'm gonna come off of him," or Kamara had a good year, he was the lone bright spot. I still think at his ADP, it's probably it's gonna rise because of the season he had. So he goes to 49 here, his ADP is 59. I do think he ends up rising just based on the season he had. I mean, it's consistent. He didn't have the most efficient year, but he played for the Saints, and Shaheed got hurt pretty early, so there's no one really stretching the field. MVS, bro. They were a mess. They were a mess. Vikes could draft a running back. Vikes could definitely draft a running back. Is Akers? I wanna say Akers is a free agent. Could be wrong. Yeah, Akers is a free agent. They had him for real short money. They had him for real short money. A lot of free agents. Warren. Aaron Jones is the big one. I don't think they're bringing him back for this price. But what a good ad by Minnesota. Like, they had a really good run at it. They were sort of pretenders, but they had a good run. Kelsey went at 105 in my draft. Did he announce retirement? Oh, shit. I don't know. I think Taylor Swift likes going to the games. Let's see if it works, boys. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Is this right? Is this right to draft Keenan Allen ahead of Darnell Mooney, ahead of Downs, Golden, who I like, Saul Shaheed? It seems it seems right to me. I could be wrong, but it seems right. I've been wrong before. This one seems right. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I need to readjust. Tell me I need to readjust. I think it's in the best interest of Chicago to bring back Keenan Allen too. Bakey Bake at 101. The Bake Earthquake going off at ADP. Goff going off at ADP. To the Amon-Ra team? Nope, to the JMO team. Bry, is this where you get your money back? Gotta check my Venmo, bro. Gotta check my Venmo. Bry, you pay up bet? You pay up. We had a what, a bet for a beer. We had a beer bet on a super flex team. I wanna say it was a Pre-NFL draft super flex? His keyboard's broken, man. It's real time. It's real time. Coleman, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This guy's no way going Diggs. Like, there's no chance he finds the Diggs click here. No chance he finds the Diggs click. Come on. No chance. No chance. Good chance. Does this kinda reading this kinda freaked me out a little bit, not gonna lie. Feeling pain in his back since training camp. He goes. He goes, Pitt, man. ACL for Diggs, or Cup, Goddard. Do we just go Cup, Goddard? I know Goddard's one of them. We're going Goddard here, we need a receiver too. Neighbors, Olave, Myers, Keenan Allen. Dude, is Cup just dust? Is he absolute dust? But Cup dust might still be better than Marvin Mims if we expect Denver to bring in receiver help. I don't love Mims at this price. Do we just go with the better pick on the board? Let's just grab our second QB. Let's grab our second QB. We're gonna need some help at receiver. We're burying ourselves. We gotta see if we can get out of it. The avalanche has fallen. The avalanche has fallen. I think we can get out of it. Check Venmo, he says. It's gonna be 1 penny with a middle finger. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, dude. The pounders pay up, man. The pounders pay up. If you guys don't like one of my takes, 100%, let's put a board bet down in the Discord. Here's some examples. Let's scroll back to 2023, May of 19th. Pat versus Drew, 3 beer bets. Who will have more top 10 wide receiver half PPR spike weeks? Ayuk and Lockett versus Godwin. And then we had a separate one, Godwin under I had Godwin under 6 touchdowns. I think he had, like, 3 or 4 this year. Look that year. Did we won all 3 of those? That was before Lockett completely fell off. Who scored more half-point fantasy points? I had Amon-Ra versus Waddle. We all know how that went. 2023 too. 2024, Johnny over 50 receptions. That was spicy. I gave I gave Adam odds on that. At the time, this says June 10th. That's just when I put it in the Discord. Like that deal was in place pretty quickly after he signed with Miami. I just really liked the landing spot for him. And you had a year where Waddle underperformed, Hill underperformed, Tua got hurt. Like a lot of shit happened. Charbonnet over Stevenson. B-Rob at 118. I like B-Rob there. He went 9 picks after ADP. I don't think that's right. I think he should go pretty close to 8. Like, yeah, get these running backs off the board, please. Please, please. Queue up Kmet. Yeah, Kmet's not bad. Yeah, I mean, he had a mid-season, a couple spike weeks, disappeared in the middle end of the season, but correlated. Oh, yeah. Olave's never paid out his ADP. It's gonna take some change. But pick 60, like, we're talking about Olave who went in the second round back-to-back years, and if we think back to the big board last year, he went in 27, 28 to start, and he was pumped up by ETR. He went back into, like, the middle end of the second round. Or just, like, almost full fade of Olave last year for me at that price, just based on the team and and his own results, but, at 60, I think he's just a riser, and I don't absolutely hate this price. I think Waddle are both risers. I'd rather get ahead of it. Once he moves into a different range, I'll readjust, but right now, I think it's fine for the risk reward based on the price, especially the way we built this team where we went early QB, 3 running backs, just neighbors. Like, we have to bring in someone that it makes sense, right? If Olave does hit, big if, um, pick 60 is fine. Yeah. See, we got Derek, 5th, 6th round Olave is a steal. So some people like it, but oh, beautiful. Do we play ball? Do we play ball here and just reach up for 2 guys? Phew. I think we're going Kirk and QJ here. We need a revival of our receiver room. Alright, here's the team so far. Jalen Hurts and Caleb Williams right before ADP. Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Neighbors, Olave, Myers, Keenan Allen, Kirk, Johnston, and we have the correlation for Goddard. If Keenan Allen resigns in Chicago, we have the correlation for Caleb. There's no way I'm going Dobbs over actually a few of these guys that go after him. Even Xavier, I believe he's in the NFL, he'll be a slot receiver. Just not looking for that with this team right now. Someone mentioned Jalen Coker in a comment to me. I don't love it on the ADP. I'd probably just rather Thielen later. I don't not 100% certain though on it. If Thielen like, what happens to Thielen this year? Does he end up playing? Check the contract. Scheduled through 2025. Mm, 8 million cap hit, 5 mil is dead cap. He was still making some big boy catches, which really just it really helped Bryce at the end of the season. I don't know, I could see them keeping him. Potential out, 2025, 2-year, 18 million, 5 mil, dead cap. Had Olave stayed healthy, he would have still been in the 2nd round this year. Oh, that's spicy. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's too spicy for me. That's too spicy. I think he's still a 4th round if he stays healthy and has a decent year. It's his problem has been, like, absolute even when he does play, like, allergic, 2023 style, Amon-Ra St. Brown, allergic to the end zone. Olave, allergic to the end zone. Some of it's on him, though, with the routes, not being strong enough to fight off a guy at the freaking goal line. Just fall directly at the 1. But I like what we did here to come back. Reached out we're ignoring ADP at this point. Ingram goes ahead of ADP, Pat Fry. Ooh, Benson. Ooh, he was Benson and James Conner. I'm not a huge fan of that. Kyle Pitts goes way before ADP, right? 126. Full round, full round plus, and off the board. Dude, Kyle Pitts at his ADP is fine. It's fine. He it's you kinda have to, like, blank out the name and just say, "Hey, this is the starting tight end for a year 2 QB, really gonna be his 1st year starting." He liked him enough that he threw in his direct plenty. I'm not saying he's gonna outpay his ADP by 80 spots, but seems like a fine pick at even here, 146 is fine. K. Dotton before ADP I like as well. Ooh, yeah. Oh, bugs. Here's the hard-hitting questions. Here's the hard I asked Twitter. I only got, like, 30 votes on this. Are you into CMC? I feel like you have to either be all the way in or all the way out. When he comes up to you at ADP, what are you doing? Are you just saying, "I don't wanna make a decision," and skipping him? Is he dead or alive? What's I've just been skipping personally. Oh, there goes Kmet. Okay, we're gonna go Cedric Tillman and Jake Fergie Ferg, I think. Get a little Fergie Ferg going with Cedric Tillman, and I believe we caught up pretty nicely at receiver. Let's check this out. Neighbors, Olave, Myers, Keenan Allen, Kirk, Johnson, and Cedric Tillman. Goddard and Ferguson, 17 picks after ADP because 140 is not late enough. Kmet went early, 154. Interesting. We have 3 running backs on our team, though. I understand that, but I think you can lean into these 3 guys pretty nicely. So maybe we end up with 6 RBs because of that. 3 more RBs, and we still have 3 picks left. Oh, I love the big board, man. We love 20-round drafts. People chasing old RBs is ridiculous. I don't think Derrick Henry counts, though. I don't think Derrick Henry counts. The team is just so explosive. The usage is there. The team fit is crazy. Like a team that's usually playing from ahead, that means Derrick Henry's on the field unless the game's an absolute blowout. Yes. On the same page. My first draft, big board, CMC at 17. I was like, "Oh, man, I haven't thought about this." Like, I haven't mentally processed this one yet, and I just went with the rookie. I'm like, if if rookie lands, Cowboys, Denver, me like more than CMC, which is, like, crazy, but again, the big board, even if you're wrong on it, still 2 other teams are gonna advance. If it's 2 out of 12, CMC hits, I mean, it's pretty punishing. It can be very punishing. However, dude had so long to heal up, came back, didn't look himself, obviously, 'cause he hadn't played football in a long time, and then gets hurt pretty quick after. Ah, God, like, you hate to see that, like, clear 101. Dude, we thought we got lucky. We thought we ran good last year with 10% 101s. Joke. Coker goes at 167. Where does Jordan James go? He's a last round guy. I think he's a little sneaky sneak. Henderson went off the board where? 73, but I think he went off before Marion, right? No, just after. Just after. Caleb Johnson, 71, I like. But man, the ADP is expensive still. Ray Day off the board, Garendo off the board. Dude, San Fran, man, was tough. Just everyone got hurt. no matter who was in that position for San Fran at running back, they were all hitting. They were all having monster games before the injury. This team's got 4 QBs, just something to note. So with Caleb and Jalen, probably feel pretty good with that. Gonna be top 3, I think, in strength. Keep drafting QBs, man. I hear it's the way to go. Boosts your projection. It's really nice. Show the girl that. Look at this projection, baby. 400 more points in 2nd place. You impressed? I don't know much about Woody. Let's have a quick peek at Woody. Draft he's going oh, no. He went just which I don't hate too. Woody Marks at USC. Oh my god. No, I can't do this. 5'10". One of these is Braylon Allen, so just lock that the fuck in. Not missing that pick. 5'10", 208. I don't know, dude. That doesn't we're not doing a lot there for me. We're not doing a lot there for me. Yeesh. Javonte just as a free agent and see what happens. Not a huge Javonte guy, but this doesn't seem like a terrible spot. This doesn't seem like a terrible spot. Pick 181. Send it. We're gonna end off this draft with a rookie running back. We still have, what, 3 picks left? 3 tight ends? Neighbors, Olave, Myers, Keenan Allen, Kirk, Quinn Johnson, Cedric Tillman. I wouldn't mind one more receiver. So we're going last 3 rounds. Oh, dude, we got 4. We don't even need the 4th pick. Like, our team's balanced. We only need a tight end, a running back, and a receiver. Like, we're good. We'll donate the 20th round pick. You guys can pick it. Hmm. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be Dotson, that's for sure. Okay, let's see what's going on the board. Zach Ertz, 184 goes to the Allen team. This team has how many tight ends? 4 tight ends? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. RJ also not bad at this price. If Javante's not there, I'd probably go RJ. Yes. That's a good shout. It's a good shout. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We've had that shouted a few times in the last couple days streaming by some sharp people. Not me. Gino Bambino, Matthew Stafford, 187. You're getting a starting QB. I don't know. We know he didn't have the craziest year. Cup had a super down year. Kyron had a good year. You got to figure they're bringing in someone. They're bringing in someone. Like Staffy needs a little bit of help. I mean, it's a team that there he goes. There goes RJ Harvey. 225. It's kind of been the standard in the 190s. Got to get your guys. All right. We have 4 picks left. Woody Marks finally off the board. Holy smokes. See what Bry does here. Bry brings in Higbee to pair with Staffy. I like Royals. Also has Corum. 3 QB build. Lab McConkey, JMO, George Pickens, Josh Downs, Trey Harris, Dobbs. Receiver core is kind of tough, but he's probably going to end up, I would say, 2 more receivers. Yo, just realized my camera lost connection. 1 sec. I don't know what that's about. Oh, no way I didn't put on the fan, bro. No way I didn't put on the fan. It's just overheated. I'll give it 30 seconds. It'll be back. It'll be back up. This guy's got 3 RBs, and he goes another receiver. Oh, dead. All right, so 3 out of 11 advance. I think there's a team with like 7 tight ends, so 3 out of 10 advance. Michael Wilson here isn't. I mean, it's nothing too flashy. Also need a tight end. Jasecki's long gone. I like Jasecki in the spot. Juwan Johnson or Sanders is fine. Let's go Sanders. Year 2. Dude, Juwan, I feel like he's always freaking hurt. This might be a Kendre spot for me. This might be a Kendre spot for me. All right, let's pop up. I know you guys want to see the live reaction on the Kendre pick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, all the donos broke the camera. Nah, it only lasts like 2 hours if the fan's not on. It's basically a fan, just like a it keeps it cool. I could run for 16 or 17 hours. Love Kendra this year. I mean, when I don't have Kamara, I'll be running it back. And again, it's the big board. You're just looking to find RB2 in an offense in the 160. Marshawn Lloyd, I'd love to run it back on Lloyd. I feel like I'm more hurt about Lloyd than I am Kendre. Dude, that's enough. What's up, dude? I didn't even show off the brewski. Here we go. We got a little down under. Oh, twist. Which way? Which way? Find it. A little double IPA here. Local brew. Support local. Nothing crazy. Tolbert doesn't seem like the worst pick in the world, but my God, the receivers in the 200s plus are. We have a couple that we like. I probably like Michael Wilson better than a lot of those guys who just drafted, but not by much. Not by much. I said no IPAs. Yeah, this one's on Bry, bro. This one's on Bry. Super flex team. Bry was ahead of first place for like 15 weeks. I was over 100 points and I snuck. I snuck up the leaderboard. I moved on to the week 16 playoffs too in that, and then my team fell short. Deontay Johnson, definitely worse picks than Deontay Johnson. I don't know by how much though. When you're on that many teams in 1 year, you start to get concerned that maybe it's the player, not the spot. I said no IPAs. Well, good, because it's a double. Well, good. You you pooped in a refrigerator and you ate the whole wheel of cheese. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Good reference. I mean, that's at least worth a like. That's at least worth a like right there. Last 2 picks. receiver and running back. Baker's not a bad pick in this spot. Mitchell didn't get to see much of him this year. Deontay's free. He'll get a prove it deal. We're going the Booty Master. We might just be taking a shot on a rookie here. We might just be taking a shot. Oh, Jordan James is gone, bro. To who? You slippery snake. Where are you? Uncle Benji going RJ Harvey and Jordan. You slippery snake. You I don't know. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. He says Hunter. I don't know if I can reach that though. We're going rookie. This is complete trust. This is Pounder trust right here. I honestly thought that Jordan James was going to be there. Ben, full trust. Full trust. That's so funny. All right, let's review the team. Let's zoom out a little bit. What happened? 2783. Jalen Hurts, Caleb Williams, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Monty, Braylon Allen, Kendra Miller, Hunter. I think it's more of a luxury pick, anyways. We appreciate the shout on the luxury pick. Neighbors, Olave, Myers, Keaton Allen, Kirk, Clinton Johnson, Cedric Tillman, Keyshawn Booty, Goddard, Sanders. That was last. That was the last millimeter. Millisecond. That's a millimeter. Oh shit! I want to see Uncle Benji's last pick. You didn't want to save that for 240, bro? My dude. My dude with the snipe. That's the thing right now. Like, we have a few people that we like in these last 2 rounds, but holy shit, it does seem a lot tougher than last year to start the year. What grade do I get? I'll review it at the end. Right. Anyone else is in here wants me to check out their team, let me know. I like the Will Howard pick. Jordan Mason goes here, and I just wanna see what Benji goes Damian Martinez. Let's have a quick pick here. Damian Martinez out of Miami, right? Martinez out of Miami. Potential for, like, an Estime type role, but obviously Estime didn't get triple role. He has that size for a 3-down back. Not gonna have, like, breakaway speed, but maybe get a red zone type role. Damian Martinez. That's the thing, I'll take, like, sharp people, and I'll look into the guys that they pick late. Take another look into it. Alright, let's go with Ben's team here and see what he did. Brian's team, excuse me. Brian out of the 6 spot, 3.593. Yeah, we knew he had to catch up a receiver, so let's see if he recovered. Herbert and Stafford's great for 3 keys. Even a decent ceiling from some games. Herbert, I think, is a little overpriced for his ADP, but maybe get some more help in the receiving corner here. And I know this is correlated too, I believe, with Lab. Gibbs, Hall, Trey Henderson, Jalen Warren, Corms, fine. This is like drafting like you're right. You're getting your double anchor RP, getting a lot of your points here every single week. Buys, and then you're hoping Jalen Warren hits a nice landing spot. The rookie hits. Ingram at 150s. That's probably where it should be going, 50 plus. Lad, Jamo, Pickens, Josh Downs, Trey Harris, Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Royals. I like the Thielen play. He brings it way into late. I don't mind that. Yeah, I mean, 9 receivers, you got a lot of guys. You got you got a lot of guys. Lad, Jamo's just gonna be poking in there sparingly, getting in spike weeks. He had like 4 or 5 good spike weeks this year. Let me check. Williams, let's check. When he hit, he hit. He was just more involved anyway, so I think the floor was a little higher on each game too. After PPR, here we go. Yeah, he definitely had a higher floor than the previous year. 22 to start, 12 disappeared, which he's gonna have those games, which is fine. 15, 16, out for a couple games, 7, 20, 9, 10, 11, 20, 20. So 4 games, 20 points plus is nice. Couple games over 15 as well. So pretty good. Pretty good progression, taking away targets from Laporta as well last year was significant. Downs, Trey Harris. I think the receiver room can work, especially with 9 guys. The tight end room's ugly. I'm not gonna lie. You're banking on Kelsey retiring and then not bringing in another tight end, I think it's probably a small bet. No Gray had a couple spike weeks for tight end last year. Juwan Johnson's at 235 is pretty good. I would say this is like B minus. I'm not overly excited about the tight end ceiling, but that's fine. Let's say you sneak it in the playoffs. Is like a couple points from tight. The receiver room is George Pickens has a nice ceiling. J-Mo has a nice ceiling. We actually saw some pretty good ceiling from Vlad. I just worry about Lad and his price, and if they're going to add to this room, what happens to Lad? Don't blink. What's up, dude? I think you drafted too many tight ends, if I remember. You would think that they would have to add something to the Chargers, a piece that's pretty significant in order for Herbert to almost pay out his ADP, which in a way I would think would hurt Lad at pick 17, 19 here for Bry. Like, it's interesting. It's 3 out of 12 advanced, bro. So like you're super live. You're super live. Seems pretty well balanced. 2684. Jane Daniels and Mahomes. I like the pairing. Don't love Mahomes at his ADP. I think he should fall more. Pacheco at 82 is nice. Ollie Gordon, RJ, Justice Hill. He went 0 RB. Modified 0. Collins, AJ Brown, Marv, Waddle, Bond, Bateman, DeAndre Hopkins. I think you're pretty good there, but even with Yoshivas, that's fine. The tight ends, I'd stop at 3 here. 4 tight ends is tough. I would want another I would want another running back. I think this is minimum 7 at this point. You go 1 RB here and your next one at 150. You have to start 2 every week. You only have to start 1 tight end. If you're going Kelsey, you're banking that he's playing, right? If he doesn't play, then you lost a pick, and everyone in the playoffs will have a pick over you except the Kelsey teams. Injuries lie die da, but still you have a wasted spot. You want to draft like you're right. You want to draft like Kelsey plays again. He had an unlucky year in touchdowns last year. It goes back up to 6, which is more than enough for picking 7. Um, I would stop. I'd like Ingram better than Kincaid. Kelsey, Ingram, I'm fine with 2. If you want a third with that, that's fine, but 4 is too much for the position. But very strong at QB, probably underfield it. And if you're a new drafter, my biggest recommendation is take a look at your draft and then go to the other teams and say, Okay, is my team better than this one? Is my team better than this one? Look through them and try to be unbiased about it, and you'll see, like, where do I think I finished? Like, did I just burn $10 or do I have an honest chance at being in the top 3? Um, and that's what I did for my first year, almost 2 years of playing on it. It was year 5, year 4, year 5, and, I was like, "Man, my team's better than this one. My team's better than this one. My team's better than this one." And then you look at the end of the year and you look at your ROI, and that was it works better in cash than it does tournaments, but you should still take a peek if you don't have a badge, you're relatively new. Roast me. What do we got? Pick from the 2 hole, Chris. Chris wants to roast. We're not gonna roast anyone, but I actually think I don't know if you were in this draft earlier, but I said you were cooking through 4 rounds. So, 9 receivers, though? You had Hill? Was this the Hill DK? Hill Tet DK. Yeah, I absolutely love that, but then you stopped drafting receivers? Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at this. Tyler and Bryce, I think is fine. You're definitely not in the half of QB strength, which is fine. Bryce, maybe a little breakout year. Saw a small hint of it at the end after he got sat. Barkley, Caleb Johnson, I like. Tracy, I think it's a little risky. Najee, like, I don't think there's a huge reason that should be 50 picks apart. Jaleel McLaughlin, okay, hero running back build sorta, but RB's strong. QB's fine. Hill, Tet, DK, Cooper Kupp, Jalen Coker, Wicks. I like Wicks at ADP. Troy Franklin, and Tez. I like the room. I like the receiver room. McBride, Andrews, and Pitts. Very strong at tight end. I think I would rather 3rd QB over the 3rd tight end. What do you guys think? I you're very strong here. You're, like, extremely strong here. There's also someone that went 4 tight ends. Don't blink went 4 tight ends, which is gonna make your 2 tight ends stronger for this one room. If you see someone suck up some extra value in the tight end room, I wouldn't feel the need to go 3 here, but you win this position, I would say, in the room. Yeah, 2 spot did his thing. This is a nice draft. I would want Cup, like, he could land somewhere pretty good. I feel like the Rams is one of the better spots, though. Nice draft. I like Wicks at ADP. I like Robinson at ADP. I like the shot you took on Franklin. This Johnson's fine. Nice draft, bro. Nice draft. I think just you probably get more points out of the 3rd QB than you do the 3rd tight end, but you could also put it at yeah, that's what I would say. It's strong team. Anyone else sneak in here with us that didn't tell us they were in here? I know it happens every stream. Have lurkers hiding behind the shades here. But appreciate you guys coming out. Another fun one, boys. Deontay pick. You were in here, Clarence? Are you the 5 spot? You're at 4. Alright, we'll look at one more team. I gotta remember everyone's underdog name again from the YouTube. Purdy, Darnold, and Milroy, I like the 3 QBs. Maybe a little on the weaker end for the room. Sean Taylor, Swift, White, Ray Davis, Chubb. Probably stopping here. He cooked it, RB. DJ Moore, Flowers, Amika, Calvin Ridley, Ricky Pearsall, Hollywood Brown, Deontay Johnson, Slayton, free agent. Couldn't find a nice spot. I like the wide receiver room. Making a bet on some free agents, which is cool. The last 3 here. I'm not a huge Zay Flowers guy at his ADP. I think Zay Flowers at ADP makes the most sense when you have Lamar. I don't think he's the best value in that range, but Kittle and Likely's fine. Let's see who was in that range for Zay. I would have rather Tet or DK. Spot. Jerry's probably pretty close. But yeah, it's a pretty well balanced team. Pretty well balanced. That's awesome. Enjoy drafting you guys as well. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, when it all in the free agents, and those are fun, dude. Those are fun. Like, if you know those free agents, Elijah Moore is another one that goes in the last round. That I think he's pretty sneaky. But Slayton's sneaky as well. But appreciate you guys coming out. If you guys enjoyed the stream, go down, slap the like, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you know when we go live. Catch us in the next draft. I appreciate you guys so much. Al Bugs, you the man, dropping so many donos. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. Pounders.